Where'd they go?
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to all of our subscribers, regular viewers, and if this is the first time watching this video, welcome and stick around and see what we find in the dumpsters, because here on this channel we show you guys all kinds of stuff, different places, different types of things that we find in the dumpsters, and this is just thrown out constantly, so we are just constantly showing you guys what else is out there. So if you haven't yet, please subscribe, stick around, and stay tuned for more dumpster diving videos, because, okay, check this out. They just threw this box full of stuff. Everything is like bagged up, ready to go to the landfill, but Mr. Volt is going to be trying to, grab as much as he can and get out. So this spot right here does get a little busy, and yeah, he's trying to just grab whatever he can, and then we will show you guys later all the stuff that's found in this dumpster. Because it often, looks like it's just trash, nothing in there, but once you go through everything and check it out, there's so much stuff. And this is just one dumpster, so yeah, stay tuned and check this out, because oh my goodness, this is like everyday stuff. Okay, if you guys are new to this, if you guys have never dumpster dived, I mean, this is pretty much a regular thing. I mean, maybe not every single day, but if you go out there enough, you're gonna find all kinds of stuff like this. And yes, there's stuff that may be damaged, or stuff that may be, returned, or, stuff like that. Regular store stuff, but still, most of it is still good. Most of it can still be used, repaired, just depends on your creativity and what you can do with it. But yeah, that box was pretty heavy. It was full. And a lot of times the stores, they will, try to cover the things, make it look like it's trash. So sometimes with, if you just peek in, you might not see what's buried, beneath all this trash. You're gonna find more stuff underneath. So it's kind of, it's a little hard, because sometimes you really have to get in there and just go through everything. And then there's other times where it's just, kind of like an empty dumpster, like this one.
Huh?
But even when you find an empty dumpster, yeah, they're gonna fill it up soon, so, you can always check back later. And even places that lock the dumpsters, I mean, never ever cut the locks, but if you keep checking it out, you're gonna find a time where they have to leave it unlocked for the trash trucks to come and pick up the the bins. So maybe check it out like that. If you find that there's a lot of locked dumpsters in your area, just keep looking and see when they throw it out, because that's most likely when they're going to unlock it. And of course, whatever laws and rules apply to your area, just look out for that. So over here, Mr. Volt found like a pumpkin sign. Apparently, it's 2 miles away. So, yeah, he's gonna keep walking, keep looking for more. But it's really cute, and if you guys have been watching our videos, you guys have already seen that sign. So we're kind of behind on some videos. There are times where we put out the video right away, and there are times where we, have to hold on to it for a while, and then later we'll be able to show it. So if you guys recognize that pumpkin sign, let us know in the comments. And I don't know what's going on with this bag of clothes over here. Something is in there. But if you needed it, you could definitely, wash this stuff. I mean, we wash everything that we find. Even, like I said before, clothes that are torn can still be used for fabric. It's just what you're able to take, what you're able to process. So for us, we try to take as much as we can. Those Ray Dunn Love Bug cups, they are so good. Like, I'm not sure if they're missing a cap, maybe? I don't know if that's like a lid for it right there. But the good thing about a cup is that you can still use it without a lid. So we will take those, and they keep your drinks super, super cold. So those ones are really good. We do have that Merry Christmas sign still. We were kind of thinking about maybe removing the Merry Christmas part since it was broken and using it like as a coat rack kind of thing, like a little hanger type of thing. Or we could leave it on and see if we can fix it, but yeah, we're still thinking about that one. So Mr. Volt is over there looking for the pumpkins. 10 cents per pound. 2 miles in that direction. But look at it's nice. I mean, does not need to go in the trash. That one is cracked. But even if you want to do like projects, we're like attempting to try to, save some of these, plates and cups and all that stuff, and then do something with it with the garden. So sometimes you might see us, leave something like that that's broken. Other times we might take it. It just depends on what we have going on. But yeah, if you like artsy stuff, you can definitely take that stuff and then do something with it. I mean, honestly, you can probably do something with everything in here. I've seen like, I saw like a video where someone like made like a little tiny house out of like recycled trash bags. So that is definitely something different. Have a flower pot right there. Little containers, and sometimes they're cracked, sometimes it's missing a lid, but you can kind of like, see for yourself what you're able to do with it. Okay, and our last video, if you guys remember that, or if you haven't seen it, check it out. Mr. Volt was able to save a whole like huge box full of these like hoverboards kind of things. So we did, yeah, we showed you guys that, and I asked you guys to input your guess or your counting abilities to see how many there were. And after Mr. Volt, unloaded everything, we double checked, triple checked, we checked, and we counted, and we got to 62. So there was one person who got 62, correct. They guessed 62, or they counted it. But yeah, there was so many people that participated in that, so big shout out to all of you guys. But that's just a little shout out that we do for you guys, and yeah, so if we have, you know, a little game like that going on, we'll tell you to leave your comments and then we'll feature it in our next video. So big shout out for that. We had our winner. And then also for everyone else that participated, also a big thank you. Shout out to you guys too. Okay, so now you guys are getting to see a little bit more detail of the stuff that was found. So some of these things you saw, but that box right there were they're like packages of tea bags, so different flavors of tea. And that's a sign right there, a little hanger thingy. But it's still nice. I mean, we can still use it. We love finding stuff that needs repairs because we know most likely it's going to get thrown away anywhere else. Unless we find somebody else that likes to do, you know, arts and crafts kind of things. But that's why we like to find stuff that's broken, damaged, needs repairs. Because yeah, all the brand new stuff we know is gonna get picked up, you know, easily. You know, people will take that anywhere. We have a lot of places that we donate to. But unfortunately, a lot of those places, or all of the places, for the most part, they won't take anything that's damaged or anything like that. So that's why we like to work on that stuff. Got some little Pokemon toys. Some shoes. Brand new shirts. And a lot of times with the shoes, the stores will throw out like one size, like maybe the left shoe will get thrown out and then later the right one. Sometimes we get lucky and find both, so when we do, that's a good one. But if you only find one, there are several places that will take donations for amputees, and so that's also, you know, something to look at. You know, if you find only one shoe. And we find a lot of little jewelry, little pieces and stuff that's just, you know, lost in the bags, lost in the dumpsters. So always keep an eye out for that too. Do they like wrap up each individual shoe? Okay, so I was going through comments and occasionally, you know, I'm able to answer some questions on here. So if you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments and hopefully we're able to get to them. But so for today, we have 3 questions for you guys, and I will go through them. Starting with, can you do a story time during some videos? So I guess this is a good spot to start this story. But yes, I will give you guys a little something. So the other day, I was taking the car to go get Smog, and Mr. Bolt had given me $100 to go and take it. And yeah, so I was in a hurry, grabbed the money, put it in my pocket, and left. And then they weren't able to do it that day, so I was gonna have to come back the next day. So I just came back after, and I was like pulling my phone out of my pocket, and Mr. Bolt, like, I saw him, he like jumped. He's like, $100! I was like, what? And then he's like, wait, is that the $100 I just gave you? I was like, yeah, I think it fell out of my pocket. And then, so yeah, I got that, and Mr. Bolt's like laughing. He's like, oh, I'm over here getting excited over finding my own money. But he was telling me that he was talking to this guy, and he had, he was telling me that this guy was telling him this story about how he was buying a car, and he was gonna pay for it cash, you know, like all up front. And so he went to the bank to go, you know, withdraw the money, and he ended up taking out $10,000 to buy this car. And yeah, I don't know what happened. He didn't go after all, or he was gonna go the next day. And so he went home, and the wife was asking him about that. Like, you know, she was asking, you know, what happened with it? And he said, oh, I'm gonna go tomorrow. And then she said, well, did you take out the money? And then he was like, oh, I can't say this word on here, but yeah, he was like, oh, dang. Yeah, he grabbed the $10,000 that he took out from his account and just put it like on his lap when he was in the car. And when he got out, somehow it managed to fall out of the car onto the street. So when his wife had mentioned about that, you know, she was asking him for some money. Yeah, he just took off running outside the house in his underwear, no shoes, nothing on, just his underwear. Took off running to the truck or car, whatever he had. And then, yeah, he was like looking around, and luckily he found the money right there, like, you know, next to the door on the ground. But he was saying that, you know, there was people walking around, and yeah, he was over there dropping $10,000 on the ground. So yeah, I didn't feel as bad about the $100, but still, careful with your money, people. Put it in your wallet. But yeah, I was like, whoa, $10,000? That's crazy. So I think he had like a little mini heart attack running to the car to find his money. But yeah, that's our story for today. I don't know if that's what you're looking for, but it's something funny and something that, you know, you can share on here with you guys. So, moral of the story, put your money in your wallet. There's still so much stuff in here. Like, I think I'm gonna have to get to another question soon too, because there's so much in here, and it's just, it doesn't look like it when you see it in the video. Like, you see the box and you don't really see it until you're like pulling everything out, laying it on the table and the chairs. Yeah, there's some shoes right there. I'm just like checking out everything in here. And most of the stuff goes for donations. So we do have, like I said, several places that we're able to donate. So if you dumpster dive, you're gonna need places. Also, we do put stuff in mystery boxes. So, you know, if you guys are new to the channel, we do mystery boxes. So there should be a banner running along the screen right now. If there isn't, then it's somewhere else in the video. But yeah, we do mystery boxes and we fill them up super full for you guys. Lots of goodies. And of course there's more info in the description, so, you know, current prices or whatever stuff we're putting in there. But yeah, for the most part it is a mystery. And I will move on to the next question. So again, in our last video we did find 62 hoverboards. And yeah, so we got a question asking if Mr. Volt was able to fix them. So we are still kind of looking into that, because Mr. Volt checked all of them. And it looks like they're all missing batteries. So that's why they're thrown out. But they're not trash, so we can still do something with it. So we are going to hold on to it and see if we're able to do repairs, but you know, if not, then they may just be parted out. So if you find something like that, you can part stuff out. We were kind of hoping though, I mean, that some of them were working or some of them had the batteries, so that way, you know, we can put some together and do some donations with that. And then if we needed to, we can part out the rest, or even scrapping. If you guys do scrapping, you can, you know, scrap some of the stuff you find. But we kind of like, we try to save the scrapping for last, you know, if possible. So, because we just keep finding more stuff. I mean, you see all of this? This is from pretty much like one dumpster. A little bit from another one, but for the most part, this is just one dumpster, one, you know, stop that we make. And, you know, there's times where we don't find anything, you know, don't get me wrong, but a lot of times we will find stuff like this. So, you know, there's stuff that we can, you know, keep for our family. There's stuff that we can donate. There's stuff that we can repair, stuff that we scrap. You know, there's stuff that we can sell too. But for the most part, most of it will get donated because we're going to find more stuff later, and more stuff and more stuff and more stuff. So there's no way that we can hold on to everything. There's no way that we can, you know, keep everything, and, you know, we can't. So that's why we like to do our donations. And like this right here, this purse, the strap was broken, so you can repair it, but on this particular one, I just ended up taking off the other end of the strap and using it for like a clutch wallet. There's other purses where I'll just sew up the strap and just fix it like that, because the broken strap like that, that's super common. Like, that's like pretty much the main reason why they throw up purses, is because one of the straps is broken. So what we do, you know, we do our repairs and donate, give away whatever we need to do, but as long as it doesn't go back to the landfill, you know, it's good. We're still seeing some of these Easter egg things. Yeah, we had another video too where we found like a whole dumpster full of Easter stuff. So those little eggs right there reminds me of that video. We find lots of Nike too. That's like another brand that we find a lot of. Nike, Adidas, all kinds of stuff. And we did receive another question. So someone had asked where we got our purple bag from, and if you notice, a lot of the videos Mr. Volt is carrying a bag, either purple or black, blue, red, whatever color we have. But the purple one in particular, that was given to us from a subscriber. So we did get that from Valerie Knight. So thank you again. Yeah, she just sent us the bag, so she had one with her that she wasn't using. And she sent that in, so we were able to use that many times. So it has gotten some good use. And the strap even broke one time, and Mr. Volt was able to fix that, so he's still able to continue using it. But yeah, that's something that we go through. You know, we use these bags all the time. you know, every time we do dumpster diving, we use these bags. I do have links for them in the description, but for the other ones, I mean, we got those from Amazon. They work really well. They're like a laundry, like a nylon laundry bag. So we do have our, you know, our products that we use when we dumpster dive. We have our bags and our gloves. That's I think probably the ones that Mr. Volt uses the most because he's always, you know, going through gloves a lot. So we go through other supplies as well, because we've had that question before, but I don't know where it's at right now. I mean, somewhere in the comments. But someone had asked about that too, like what are like some of the stuff that we use a lot. So we use, you know, the bags, the gloves, a lot of disinfecting wipes, you know, just cleaning supplies to, you know, wash and clean all this stuff. So we are like constantly running our washer and dryer, which is another find. We were able to save that, and that one was a huge help. I mean, our washer and dryer were just about done. I don't know, I think it was like barely hanging on, and we found this, well, we were able to save this washer and dryer combo, and yeah, it's just been amazing. I mean, the things you find dumpster diving. So that has been a huge help, because even for clothes that we donate, we'll put them to wash. That's so cute. It's like a little water dispenser thingy. So the bottom is cracked right there, but we'll hold on to that. Sometimes we find multiple stuff later. I mean, it happens all the time. We find something and one part is broken, and then we find something else and we can, you know, switch it out, fix it. Even these like picture frame cardboard thingies, I mean, we've had like some where Sophie will do a painting for it, so even that can be used for something. And I'm over here talking about switching out parts and pieces and all that, and Mr. Vold is looking for those other sunglasses. So one was missing a lens, the other needed the little side piece. So there you go, quick fix right there. Make sure to like the video, leave a comment, subscribe, and have a great day.
Where did they go?
Bye.